Okay, kids, let's get started on Chapter 7. Same drill, take the sheet that you have, go over it as I go through this. Anything that you have wrong, just cross it off and write the right answer in. Again, I'm not marking on correctness, I'm marking on the fact that you did it. Okay? So the first one is a person is no longer a minor when he or she reaches the age of majority. Okay, and if you remember from the PowerPoint slide, that is when it's the day before your 18th birthday. Minors may avoid or rescind their contracts if they choose to do so. 3. Minors are held for the fair value of necessities. Okay. 4. A person who looks after the affairs of an incompetent person is a guardian. 5. An incompetent person lacks the capacity to contract. A person who has not reached the age of majority is a minor. 7. In legal terms, minority is the same as infancy. 8. A person who is living in this country but who owes alliances to other countries is called alien. Minors may be bound by their contracts if they approve or ratify those contracts. Excuse me. A person who has not yet reached his age or her 18th birthday is still in the minority. Okay. Then we go to the next page. All right, while we're waiting for the sheet to come up, Mary Robinson, a 17-year-old high school graduate, applied to Ed Rice for a job and was hired on a one-year contract. Nothing was said about Robinson's age, but when Rice discovered she was only 17, he discharged her. Did Rice have a legal right to do this? No, an adult who contracts with a minor is bound by that contract. Question 2. Patty, 14, bought a video game at the store. The sign said no returns, all sales are final. After using the game for a week, she returned to the store and asked for a refund. Is she legally entitled to a refund? Yes. Minors may return goods other than necessities and get their money back in a few states. In a few states, an amount may be deducted if the goods are damaged or soiled. 3. Ethel O'Connor bought a CD player on the day before her 18th birthday. The same day, she changed her mind, so to return and get her money back. She claimed she returned the purchase because she was a minor. Was she correct? No. Persons reach their majority at the beginning of the day before their 18th birthday. Number 4. A court declared Peter Frankfried insane and a guardian was appointed to look after his affairs. He wandered away from the mental institution where he had been placed and contracted to buy a desk, which had to be specifically manufactured by Ross Furniture Company. His guardian refused to accept the desk when it was delivered a month later. Can the company enforce the sale? No. Contracts of persons who have been declared insane by the court and from guardians have been appointed are void. Joe Steinberg, who is 17, bought a tent trailer and hitch from the Leisure Time Company. Later, Steinberg decided he did not want the tent trailer, but he did want the hitch. May he disaffirm the contract for one but not the other? No. A minor may not affirm parts of a contract that are favorable and disaffirm the unfavorable parts. He or she must disaffirm all or none of the contract. Okay, understanding legal concepts. Is it legal for a minor to enter a contract? No, a minor can enter a contract. However, the minor also has the ability to rescind the contract. Does the question of competency apply to minors alone? No, the question of competency also involves mental incompetence, persons drugged or intoxicated, convicts, and aliens. 3. May a competent adult avoid a contract with a minor? No, a person's status as a minor allows only that person to avoid the contract, not the adult who entered into the contract with the minor. 4. May a minor enforce a contract if he or she chooses to not disaffirm? Explain your answer. Yes, if the minor chooses to enforce a contract, that contract will be enforced. 5. Can a minor be absolutely sure of his or her contractual capacity without consulting the statutes of his or her state? No, the contractual capacity of a minor will differ from state to state. 6. May a minor be held responsible for his or her contracts or necessities? Yes, a minor may be held responsible for his or her contracts or necessities. They are items that he or she needs for their health or welfare that are not provided by a minor's parent or guardian. 7. May a minor disaffirm a contract without returning the benefits he or she still possesses? No, a minor may disaffirm a contract but must return the benefits he or she possesses. 8. May a minor disaffirm part of a contract and affirm other parts? No, a minor cannot disaffirm part of a contract and affirm others. It's all or nothing. Is a contract void when made by a person declared insane by the court for whom a guardian has been appointed? Yes, a contract is void made by the person declared insane by the court and has a guardian. 10. Is it possible to enter into a valid contract with a person who is insane but for whom a guardian has not been appointed? Yes, it is possible to enter into a valid contract with a person who is insane but for whom a guardian has not been appointed. Such a contract would be voidable by the person with the mental problem if the problem was so severe that the person did not comprehend the nature of the agreement. Otherwise, the contract would be valid. All right, so go through those. You'll see an update this week. Okay, so we're going to have finished up 6 and 7. You'll hand me in the worksheets for 6 and 7. You'll have looked over the notes for 6 and 7 and given me examples for chapter 6 and 7. And then probably on Thursday or Friday, I will start chapter 8 as a PowerPoint. Chapter 8 is a longer chapter than these two, so we may do it in 2 days. All right, guys, enjoy.